Hello America, hello world. We are back with another episode of TMT, Tony Magnum Trucking. I want to hit 3 points, and my phone doesn't operate too well in the cold for some reason, so we got to try to make this somewhat quick. But I want to talk about 3 big points. Number one, you can see I'm out walking around. It's going to lead to my point, and I got way more comfortable with backing. So you got to understand those visual markers, and getting a little bit more comfortable. My setup today was pretty good, and I bagged in relatively smoothly. I still kind of janky with it, but I don't got the whole smooth fluid motion. But hey, I'm in the lines, I'm straight, boom. I don't care how ugly it is. And then it hit nothing. So that's one good news. Now, let's talk about DOT fitness. I don't want to say fitness, but health regulations. They want to make sure that you're healthy out here when you're driving these trucks, which is, I guess it's an okay thing. It's kind of like how, remember old Colin Kaepernick? He wants to whine because the damn NFL wants to make sure their players are healthy because he wants to make it a racial issue. Yeah, the same thing out here for truckers. And am I complaining about it because I'm black? No, fuck you, Kaepernick. Let's stay right there. Didn't complain about it when I was in the Marine Corps either. Pathetic. Okay, let me not go down that rabbit hole. But shout out to mother truckers for pointing this out, because he did a video of a clearly obese man with mobility issues getting into his truck at a truck stop. He had to use a step stool to climb up on the truck, and then he even had a special little arm thing to grab the step stool and bring it into the cab. It's one part sad, one part commendable, because him with all these issues is still out here trying to provide for his family. So the one thing I want to connect to masculinity about that, I've already ran into a number of truckers during my training who will say that your health is important. Do not lose track of your health. Being stuck in that truck, having a mobility issue, and eating like shit is a bad thing. Now, these are truckers who are older, who've been on the road longer than me, and who clearly have health issues. So this is a concern for truckers about your health. But I want to, before I jump down that rabbit hole, because some people piss me off on that. How you doing? So some people piss me off on that. The thing I want to commend is that these men out here are damaging themselves and half broken, are still out here freaking trying to work and provide for their families. It's amazing. I ran into one guy in particular, quick story, where he was up on the flatbed. He was, doing the tarping thing, which up out there, no safety harness, no nothing, just dangerous. And then he says, talks about his back issues, like he has some kind of metal work in his back. And he says he clearly shouldn't be up there, but he's got to provide for his wife and kids. This is the kind of shit that men mostly do not get respected for. We're expected to suffer in silence and put our bodies, cripple our minds, put them at risk just to provide for a family. It's respectful. When you see a man do this shit, I can feel nothing but respect. Damn, you broken like that, you still out here good work, more power to you. But do we really get appreciated by the people who expect it? Fucking no. But I'm going to talk about another angle on that. I'm going to encourage, man, I'm not going to say abandon your family, so don't be like that fucking asshole. I'm going to say, just be smart before you put yourself in a situation like that. You have to think about, is it really worth the risk? Like me right now, I'm out here, I'm still risking my neck, putting my body at risk, maybe even crippling my mind a little bit. I might be going crazy, I don't know. But the thing is, I don't have a family to actually depend on me doing this. So anytime I really want to, it gets overbearing, or I just want to quit, I can do that, and no harm, no foul. So, little secret to success that even the Republicans don't want young men to know, and that is low obligations. I told this to several Christian Republicans, young Christian Republicans, before they get caught up in a family situation. Build your castle first. Do not just rush out here because you're horny and because you got your first piece of pussy. Now I gotta play the Christian card and make an honest woman out of her. Don't do that. And then you come around and want to say you want to be a family, have kids and shit, but guess what? You ain't got no place to put them. You don't got a house. You don't got a savings account. You ain't got none of that shit developed. But you want to make sure that your dick keeps getting wet and you're not lonely. In the name of the Lord, stop that bullshit, okay? So, again, risk to reward. Don't overbreak yourself, especially for some people who really don't appreciate it. Spend that time to build your castle, put yourself at your own risk, and then that way you have a better filter for when new people try to come in your life. You're like, hold up, you see all this work I did for this? You ain't come up here just trying to tell me what to fucking do and tell me how to run shit. Okay. Now, with all that being said, shout out to the men out here, men and women who are out here putting their health at risk to provide for their families. Now we're going to go on to the other part that kind of pissed me off. I made a comment on the mother trucker video talking about that, saying where, hey, I commend him for doing that, but he has to take more responsibility for his health. His weight is clearly an issue. It's causing him mobility concerns. So what he should do is calories in, calories out. Apparently some more veteran truckers want to come up there and want to say, oh, it's not that easy. Bitch, yes the fuck it is. I don't listen, I'm 35 years old. I may have only been on the road here for roughly going on 4 weeks now, but that still doesn't change the fact of my other experience in other areas. As you can clearly see, I am dedicated to the fitness aspect in life, taking responsibility. Here I am, already adapting into this way, knowing full well of the risk of being a trucker. Being out here by yourself in that seat for X amount of hours all the damn time, I already know it. So I planned ahead. That's why I got this motherfucker with me. That's why I got these dumbbells with me and shit. That's why I'm out walking before I take my trip. You've got to take the time to take care of yourself. But the biggest thing that pissed me off when they talked about calories in, calories out, he wanted to say it's not that easy. Yes, it is, because check this out. You want to know how easy it is for calories in, calories out? Okay. If you have to choose between a normal Pepsi or a diet Pepsi, mind you, your goal, what you claim, what you're talking about, not showing any action yet, but what you talk about is you want to lose weight. So, would it behoove you to go ahead and continue drinking the normal Pepsis with all that excessive sugar, or switch to a diet Pepsi that has 0 calories? You see how easy it is? You just have to make the fucking choice. I'm not going to play this game with a bunch of grown-ass men who want to whine like bitches when it comes to doing something, when you don't want to make the change that you claim you want. Just want motherfuckers to feel sorry for you. Hell no. Personal story. Back when I decided to join the Marine Corps, I weighed about 280 pounds at that time, roughly 19 years old. So 280 pounds. They said basically I had to get faster and lose weight. Did I make an excuse? Did I cry about how easy it wasn't? No, I just said done deal. I did unhealthy ways, mind you. I starved myself. I did crazy amount of exercises, but guess what? My fat ass went down from 280 to 235 in order to join the Marine Corps because I wanted to. I took the actions necessary to make it happen. Boom. Here we are right now. Let's fast forward to this current year. That was all the way back in 06. Here we are, 2023, and I just lost over 50 pounds. I was hovering around 320, and 320. My heaviest was 350. Let's talk about my heaviest real quick. I was 350 pounds because I was trying to eat more for powerlift meet back in what's it called, 2020, right? So after the powerlift meet, then that's when the lockdown happened. All the gyms and stuff was locked down. So knowing I couldn't use all that extra food for fuel anymore, I was like, all right, I just can't eat that much. So I stopped eating like a fat fuck and just shoving things down my throat. And then by the time the gyms opened up again, I weighed 315 on my first day walking to the gym. Wow. All that weight gone just because I didn't put excessive amount of food in my body. Imagine that. And then while I was hovering around 315, 320, got motivated by motherfuckers like y'all who want to say, oh, it's not that easy. First of all, people want to mock me just because I'm in the gym pumping on a regular basis. And then they want to talk about the things, the areas that I'm obviously weak at the time. Shitty diet and lack of cardio. So, but I hear them talk about it. I know why they're talking about it, because I'm thick daddy. I'm over here repping your max on a regular basis, 300 plus pounds, not giving a fuck. But then they just keep doing all this shit. They keep all that damn talking. But a lot of these motherfuckers keep getting fatter over the time I'm seeing them. So I said, you know what? Fuck it. I watched some, shout out to Coach Greg. Saw some of his videos. He broke it down real easy. Tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. I love that motivation. Even Alan Roberts, shout out to him for his motivation. And just, get there faster. Goddamn. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me do what they say they want to do. So I simply started switching to lower calorie options and actually started watching my calories like a budget. And then lo and behold, that 320, you can see it right now at a current 270. I am almost back at my former high school heaviest, about 260. And if I had to throw the cosmetic factor in there, I look a lot better right now than I did back in high school. I was a butterball at 260 back then. Now, I'm still thick daddy. This is... And the thing that really pisses me off, that people want to complain and say it's difficult. It's not. Choose the lower calorie fucking options. And let's put a little science behind it. When you're counting your calories, it's fat grams times 9, that's their calories. Protein and carbs, whatever their grams are, times that by 4, that's their calories. That's the simple math. So when you're looking at something, you see that it has more carbs in it, you can see where the calories are coming from. But also, ultimately, when you just watch the calories and budget it, even if you're eating a shitty amount of food, shitty choices of food, rather, you'll still lose weight because you're eating less calories. But, be smarter about that. You want to add that extra on. Now, if you motherfuckers out there, you truckers, you grown-ass men want to keep whining and say it's not that easy and just want to make excuses, that's on you. Then you'll be a fat fuck for the rest of your life while you're over here basically lowering your lifespan to hopefully take care of your family. If you want to be that guy, that's on you. But don't ask me to feel sorry for you when I already did the fucking work and had the results of being that better person. If I got the superior results, if you want them yourself, you're the one that's got to change. Not me feel sorry for your punk ass. We got enough of that shit going on with the liberals. I don't want to hear it. So, that's me just a little angered and ranting. I don't want to see grown-ass men be pussies. You want to do something, motherfucker, mother trucker, do it. It really is that simple. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. It's not rocket science. It's not complicated. Count your fucking calories. Here's another calorie tip. Look at your calories like a fucking budget. So let's just do the ideal thing, 2,000 calories, right? Here's what I personally recommend when it comes to counting your calories, just to see the effect and knowing the damage you are already doing to yourself. Eat like normal for the week, but count the calories. Eat like normal. Don't change anything. Don't try to say, oh, well, we get a little light salad. No, fuck that. Eat your normal amount. Count the calories up for the whole week, okay? Now, while having those same choices of food for the next week, stay within a 2,000 calorie budget. I want you to see how fast you got up to 2,000 calories every fucking day. 2,000 calories a day, but you eat your normal food. I want you to see how fast you actually close that gap every fucking day. Now, if you see the shock of those results and those numbers, now what you should do is start making the smarter choices. The leaner meats, the zero sugar Red Bulls, that's what you should be focusing on at that time. So that way you can see the overall effect and just watch your weight at that point basically fall off and stabilize. It's not complicated. They want to make it sound complicated because the powers that be want you to be a lazy fat fuck. They already emasculated men so damn much that we cry like little bitches trying to make everything sound so hard, more overly complicated than hard. I'm not saying it's necessarily easy, but the person that's really responsible for it being so damn hard is the man in the motherfucking mirror. He doesn't want to change his ways. If you don't get that motherfucker to change his ways, how do you expect to better yourself? You have to accept that as your responsibility. That's enough of me running my suck. So let's recap. Backing, I'm getting a little better at it. You have to take care of yourself. Shout out to the men and the women, but mostly men, who actually put their life at risk, their health, their mentality at risk to provide for their families and putting themselves in dangerous situations. But if you want to lose weight and be more fit, you're going to have to get off your fat fucking ass, get your weak body moving, and take some goddamn personal accountability. Leave a like, subscribe, leave comments for more. If you still think I'm wrong, we can talk about it, but you're gonna have to argue with the 50 pounds I just fucking lost and the fact I'm still moving. I watched the calories going in, and you can see the calories coming out. So go ahead, keep arguing with the hard evidence in front of you. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for more, because I want to keep bringing it to you. Tony Magnum Trucking. You want some? Come get some.